Hello, and welcome back to Scarlet Nexus. We're moving on. We just finished the Babe facility, and we are going to send Kasane in the past for talking to their mother. All caught up, I think. I have no idea what Yuito does here, but I can't imagine there's much going on. I feel like we're about to enter the standby phase very soon. I don't know. Maybe he's got something else going on. Apparently we got new messages. Oh, wait, we don't need to know about Masubi's. Hey, those people in Togetsu wanted to make it so none of it ever happened, didn't they? Yeah, they did. All the fun stuff and all the crappy stuff, even things that are important to people, everything would be gone. Even us being together and exchanging messages like this would go away. How could that happen? Would I never have existed? I haven't achieved anything yet. None of you would exist. Yes, even if someone were to rescue us using that method, we would not be around to witness the result. Now that I think of it, that's scary. Maybe the scariest thing I've ever heard. Yeah, it's very scary and sad. I couldn't support these methods now. Anyway, I'm glad we were able to stop it, seriously. Let's build the future of this world with our own hands. Sure. See, the thing is, I don't believe that your reality would ever disappear. You'd just be changing another one. You'd be creating another reality that would exist there, but apparently they keep going on this one at the end of this, regardless, so it just changes things within their current reality. I don't know. There's definitely many forms of time travel, and they're all different.
The Kunat Gate. Has it always been that big?
It's definitely expanding, but it's still smaller than what it will be in 50 years.
This place brings back a lot of memories. The red strings. I think there's a good chance this is going to work.
Okay. I hope I know what it feels like.
We'll give you SAS support. We should be able to boost your powers if we link our brains together.
There's no telling what kind of dangers there will be, so it would be best to come back to the present as soon as possible. In order for you to have the greatest chance of success, you need to have an exact time and place to jump to meet Wakana.
October 4th, 2009. The old OSF hospital in Lokusho City. If we go there, I know we'll see my mom. That was the day she died. I was in the hospital then, so it's definite.
The others attacked Lokusho City that day, so the hospital moved to its new location in Suo.
Alright. I don't know if it'll work, but let's try envisioning that place and time in our minds.
Are all 10 of us going? A group that big will stand out in a hospital.
About that. Like my teleportation ability, I imagine it will be too stressful on the brain to move that many people at once.
So, should we narrow down the amount of people that are going?
Kasane, this may be difficult to hear, but I believe you jumping alone would have the lowest risk.
Luca?
Regardless, those without the power of the red strings will be pulled back after a set time has passed. If we were to go with you, it would needlessly increase the strain on you and Kasane.
Then I'm going too. I can't let Kasane go by herself.
No, I agree with Luca. Though for a different reason. Yuito, if you meet your younger self, then there's no telling what might happen. It may just be a theory, but I think it's a risk we can easily avoid in this attempt.
But if I make sure I don't see myself... No, I guess we can't be sure. But Kasane going by herself...
I won't be alone. Everyone will be supporting me through the SAS. And since you have the same power, if you stay here, you can act as a marker for me to return to the present. That's what I think, at least.
So I'm like a beacon. Okay, but don't try to do anything crazy.
I won't. I promise. Give me your hand. Lend me your red strings.
Of course, it's the least I can do. If you're trying to recreate what happened, my power should help. All right, let's begin.
Try to imagine it. 11 years ago at the OSF hospital. And Mother.
It's shaking. The Kunad gate is reacting.
Okay. Just don't know what's gonna happen here as far as Yuito's side.
Do it!
Just
Take me to Mother!
Kasane, we'll be waiting for you.
technically, she should be back right now. Already.
Are you okay? Yuito!
If I had taken a wrong turn,
You'll lose the honor of our family.
You can't stay here!
I'm sorry.
You'll regret it.
I'm ready.
It's her.
There's a lot of skipping going on here. That wasn't me, I swear. Oh, we're just getting a memory of it.
Ready yet, Yuito?
Not yet, Mommy!
There's one place to hide.
Mommy is good at hide and seek, so I have to hide really well.
Don't go too far.
I won't. Maybe over there is good.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Where could Yuito be?
This works. I'll be okay here. Mommy can't see me.
I'm going to find you right away.
Mommy?
Oh. Oh, I'm little Yuito. Yeah, there are only like 4 hiding spots. They're all trees.
Huh.
Is this after?
Who is that?
Oh, you're Kasane. Oh, One day I received a memory from the future. I saw you in Togetsu. I guess Babe won its wager. It proved the potential of the red strings. Mother, what do you mean? I don't understand. The brains of past users of the red strings are connected to Babe's core. None of them were as strong as you, though. Babe used those minds to create pseudo-red strings to transfer data across time to red strings users in the past. Transfer? So the data wasn't erased. But how do you know that? I felt a tug from my brain inside Babe. Its data was transferred into my head. Is that even possible? Babe took a risk so that its plan wouldn't be foiled. A huge amount of data was transferred into me. It felt like my head was split open and I fainted. When I woke up, I was astonished at the information I was given. Even so, I'm sure I wasn't sent all the information. That's how I learned that you were alive and well. This isn't the moment for reminiscing, though. I'm sure you're short on time. Thank you, Mother. I want you to tell me what you know about the Kunad Gate. Is Yuito's death really the only way to destroy it?
Huh?
Yes, it is. As long as Yuito lives, the world will be destroyed by the Kunad Gate.
Death? Why?
Which is exactly why I made the proper preparations for that not to happen. Now, while the red strings are active, is my only chance to try it. Bring me to your time.
Huh?
All right. I don't know the reason why, but I'll do what you say.
Mommy? Where are you going?
Wait. First, I have to find Yuito.
Find him?
We're playing hide and seek. It's all right. He's hiding right over there. I finally finished the device to protect Yuito from memory damage.
Is that the ear cuff that Yuito still wears?
It's actually a tag the OSF hospital made to manage special patients. But this is a special order. If you swap this for the one Yuito is wearing now, he'll be all right. Then we'll go to the future.
I'll be all right. If that happens, Mommy will go somewhere. With that lady. I don't want her to go.
Okay, then we need to get Yuito.
Oh, Yuito, wait!
I forgot that, like, he was even in there. Any of this stuff. Oh, look how tiny he is. Where am I going? Oh.
Get to a shelter! Hurry!
So either way, you still see this.
You there! Where's your mother? Isn't she here?
My mommy is...
Don't look! Get to the shelter, understood?
What happened to them? There's no others around. Worst one. Should say the one that has way too much health.
It's gonna eat me.
Yuito!
Yeah, this is the same exact cutscene.
Yuito! Don't move!
We just saw this cutscene like a little more than a week ago, I guess. And then I edited it and watched it again. And I had to double check the upload.
It. Just in time.
So we've seen this like 4 times now.
I'm sorry. Explaining will take too long. Just let me put this on you. You see, Wakana... Your mom asked me to make sure you wear it.
Yeah. Okay.
You have to live. No matter what.
Are you all right?
Is anyone hurt?
Get this child to safety. He's Joe Sumeragi's son.
Understood. Come this way.
Oh. Maybe that's why you got obsessed with Baki. Maybe. Oh.
What's wrong? Are you okay?
Oh, I thought we were gonna get to see
Yuito,
little child
are you okay?
psychokinesis.
Yuito, snap out of it.
That's right. I remember now. It was Kasane. She's the one who saved me back then. Oh, right. Kasane!
It's the same as the vision Babe showed us, which means...
Mom?
Why are you here? What's going on?
Yuito... Mother!
We'll talk later. Her brain must be under a lot of stress. Let's find a place to rest.
But won't she be pulled back to her time while resting?
Don't worry. Though weak, I am a user of the red strings.
We need to hurry back to the hideout.
Okay, she's not going anywhere. For now. I'm gonna watch the Kasane one
should be
first.
fine
I
once she
think.
has some sleep. There's no damage done to her brain. It seems like it was just exhaustion.
Good. I'm glad it's not serious.
She said she could stay in this time for a while, so let's give her some rest.
If it's true that Wakana has Babe's research data, then that's a hopeful sign.
That reminds me. There was something we talked about inside Babe that had me curious. They were making others, but is that the same metamorphosis technique as New Himuka?
It might be. It's very likely that Naomi was shot with a special bullet that contained other particles. I never could figure out how much New Himuka actually understood about them.
But if they have the technique to incorporate other particles into a bullet, they should be able to do something about the extinction belt.
If neither New Himuka nor Togetsu can do it, managing it must be very difficult. Perhaps it has something to do with the amount of particles.
The extinction belt is made of other particles, right? So the others that fall from the sky must have been some kind of animal before.
It's not birds. We learned it's in the stratosphere. But then, what animals could they be? Well, they most likely came from outer space. Outside the extinction belt. Like the moon.
You're almost right. There's a moon station on the outer edge of the extinction belt that contains genetic information of many animals, or so they say.
So the others falling to Earth was instigated by the moon too. That means no matter how much we fight, the others will be born infinitely.
That is kind of weird. Just the genetic material makeup of them, and they can just keep making them. Although, it must be autonomous, because clearly they wouldn't continue to make them.
That's so awful. How could they do that to the people on Earth? It's unforgivable.
Very. But I'm sure the people on the moon were desperate to escape metamorphosis. Not that I'm saying you should forgive them for that or anything. With the moon's technology, they should have been able to counter it, but there was no way they could save the entire population.
It's in Dr. Pope's memories, too. People terrified of other attacks.
Well, we have to wait a while to talk to Wakana. So can't we just slack off? I mean, take a break?
You don't have to correct yourself. Slack off all you want. We'll save all the talk for after my mother wakes up.
Stand by phase 10. What was 11 again? The entanglements. That's what that was.
The circumstances are unfortunate, but it's good you got to see your mom again.
Yeah, but it's all so sudden. I don't know what to say to her.
It's been years. You must have a lot of things you want to talk to her about, right?
Certainly. I don't remember what we're gonna close those things, the entanglements, but I don't remember if anything happens between then and the final dungeon place. Huh. Either way, let's continue. I've been thinking about what Kagero said, about what happened, about what the lunar people are trying to do and what happened. Kasane's in this conversation, so I might have already read it. I'm still not confident I understand. I'd like you to explain it to me again. Don't worry about it, Tsugumi. aside from me and Kyoka, it was a lot of information that got dumped on you, all of you. As far as I understand, it began when the colonists were sent to the Earth from the moon. Yeah, I guess it was around then. The colonists' goal was to return to their homeland and reduce the population of the overpopulated moon. However, they ran into a problem. The other particles that transform humans into others started falling down on the moon and Earth. In order to draw those particles away from the moon, they needed to override the gravity device that was regulating Earth's climate. So they wanted to sacrifice Earth in order to save just the moon. And the one who was trying to execute that plan was Kaguro, who was an agent from the moon. Yeah, that's right, but I messed up. That's when the moon decided to try a different method. If they couldn't avoid the other particles from falling, then all they had to do was direct them all to Earth. If they enveloped the Earth with a belt of other particles, the colonists on Earth wouldn't be able to return to the moon. They could kill two birds with one stone by also preventing the population from growing again. So that's the reason the extinction belt came to be. Does that mean the moon's plan succeeded? I don't know. After that, I lost contact with the moon, so I had no idea what happened up there. I can't imagine that everything worked out for them with the other particles, though. This is just conjecture, but I believe the moon continues to face a crisis, regardless of the result of their plan. You said the moon is responsible for the others descending onto Earth. No matter what their initial objectives may have been, continuing that for 2,000 years is abnormal, to say the least. Whether they're afraid of Earth's retaliation or they ran into some other trouble, the moon is facing desperate times. Yes, even though they have more advanced technology than we do, that is why I believe they are still being threatened by the others. Others on the moon too. If that's the case, it must be hard for you, Kaguro. I mean, that was your homeland and where your family was. I appreciate your concern, Tsugumi, but I honestly have mixed feelings about it. Everything that happened such a long time ago. Anyway, that's pretty much all I can tell you about it. So not all of the Septentrion's identities are known, but isn't there anyone who has information on the most secret one? Oh, you can't count me out if we're talking about Septentrions. You're talking about the mysterious Septentrion all the fans know, right? Unfortunately, all I know is that they use shape-shifting powers. Even that's just a rumor, or an urban legend. There isn't any concrete information about it. A shapeshifter. I guess that's the only information out there. Cheatin', you should already know. Yuta? Right? They already met her. Oh well, I didn't know you were a Septentrion fan too, Wataru. I didn't think you'd be a fan, Shiden. Let's exchange whatever information we get on the mysterious Septentrion. Yeah, even being in the OSF, you can't learn many details on the Septentrions. It would be nice to have someone to exchange info with. Since we're exchanging info, let me ask you, Wataru, what is your favorite Septentrion? Well, I can't really say he's my favorite anymore, but Major General Karin's power is just nasty. It's probably Major General Fubuki, though. His power is so cool, and he is very generous with fan service. Most newbies like either First Class Major General Karin or General Fubuki. God damn it. Big words. Who do you like then, Shiden? I still think 7th Class belongs to Seto, so let me say that Seto, 7th Class, is my favorite. If I got 7th Class, though, no, I won't say anymore. Well, we'll talk about this some other time. Just me and you, Wataru. Alright. We'll have a nice long talk about Septentrions. I'm looking forward to it. Okay. You two. Why did you clearly tag Yuito in this? Also, that does bring that up again. What was the point of her being around? Like, in Yuito's story, we've officially had one cutscene with her. They're missing.
What should I say to Mom when she wakes up?
They're missing a lot of potential there. You know, like with the shapeshifters. Like, why? Why did they not include her more in the story?
There's so much I want to talk to her about.
Okay, what do we got for Bond events? Arashi? Shiden? Oh boy. Okay, and you two. So just those 4? I feel like it should be more. Oh, and Tsugumi. Okay, so we have a lot of them. Kasane's, I almost guarantee is going to be the same, so I'm going to check the beginning. And if it's the same, I'm skipping it, because I don't know. There's no point in seeing the same Bond event
I didn't really talk to Kasane
again.
about the fact that the person who raised her was my mother. Hey, Kasane. Do you have a minute?
Sure, what is it?
I wanted to talk to you about my mother. I thought you may want to as well.
Yes. Will you come with me to Mizuhagawa?
Why?
I thought it would be best to talk somewhere private. I also want to get some combat in.
So you want to get some field training? Great. I'll make lunch then. We'll probably get hungry.
This isn't...
Good.
It's
Then we'll leave
picnic.
in an hour.
It's fine. They're going to go sit on that little ledge in Mizuhagawa. I don't, it's like a 15-minute cutscene, and it's the same one.
Looks like we...
I'm...
Oh.
Yeah, this is legit the same cutscene, so we've already seen it. I don't want to do it again. We're already seeing the story twice. I don't want to see the Bond events again twice. That's like the one unique thing that's left, really.
Oh, Yuito. I wanted to talk to you.
Sure, what is it?
I just wanted to thank you. It's strange, but whenever I talk to you, I feel relieved. It's kind of like you're to me what Baki is to you.
Wow, that's a big...
I
It means a
wonder
lot.
if I understand your feelings better. Communicating with someone is difficult.
Yeah, it's not like I'm good at it either, but I get what you're saying.
Okay, I bet this is going to be the same too. Actually, it's kind of in reverse. Yeah, that lunch you made was delicious. I just wanted to tell you that. There's one more thing I wanted to tell you. When I saw you fight today, I was thinking the way you used your power is a little rough around the edges. You should focus more. I'm happy you like my cooking. I'll cook for you again. Rough, huh? I certainly can't move like you do, Kasane. Why don't you train me? To show my appreciation, I guess I'll make you another lunch, if you want to, of course. Right, it would be good practice for me, too. So I guess I wouldn't mind training with you. Can you bring the lunches when we do? Okay. Yeah, that one was identical, so I wanted to get it out of the way. But we have a few more. Quite a few more. One sec, though. Okay. Let's go for Kaguro first. Lots to see here.
Hey,
and this should all be new.
If you, have some time, what do you say we go get coffee?
Oh, well, I've never been asked by a guy before, and it's Yuito of all people.
Is it that unexpected?
Of course it is. After all, I am the one who killed your father. I've said a lot of things to you and dragged you around, but I thought you'd still have something against me.
I still have mixed feelings about you, and you're right. I can't just forgive what you did.
Yeah, I figured.
But that's why I want to know who you are, and what you're thinking. And it was a nice break going to town with you.
Huh. If that's how it is, how about we do something less boring than just coffee?
Less boring? Hey, where are you taking me?
I could tell you now, but that would spoil the surprise.
Less boring. We'll see about that.
You said something less boring, but this place is pretty deserted.
This is the bridge. You only came here once.
You probably shouldn't believe everything someone like me says. I was lying.
Okay. Why did you bring me here?
Well, you did say you wanted to understand me. I chose this place because I don't think anyone will bother us here. Don't hesitate to ask me whatever you want. You have the right to do so.
Well, I do have something I've been wanting to ask you. You said you wanted to stop Togetsu for your family, right?
Yeah. Everything I've worked for up till now was to stop Togetsu's plans, to protect the existence of my family, of my daughter. For 2,000 years, that's all I lived for. Well, I told you most of that already.
Yeah, I understood that, and I don't doubt it at all. But there is still something I just don't understand.
What's that?
You already stopped Togetsu. You finally reached your goal. So what's wrong? Why do you still look so unsatisfied?
Oh? That's pretty sharp. You know, you're something, kid. Very innocent. Maybe too innocent.
What? You're not still hiding something, are you?
Well, everything I've told you up till now was definitely true. But if there is something, I guess it's that I'm burned out.
You're burned out? What do you mean?
It's been 2,000 years. My family, the world I know, they're all far in the past. I have nothing now. I don't feel anything. I'm totally empty inside.
Been there a few days.
I achieved the only goal I had. Now I'm just remaining in this world with no real meaning. Kind of like a ghost.
I know what it feels like to lose your family. I lost mine too. But how can you talk like that? You're the one who murdered my father. You're telling me that the person who killed my family is a burned out coward?
I'm sorry if it makes you mad, but that's how I feel. You're the one who wanted to know. So, do you want to kill me now?
No, I don't. Thank you for being honest with me.
I'll talk to you anytime. You beat the crap out of me in a one-on-one fight. Okay then, that's enough serious talk. Time to head out to town.
Wait, what? That was a quick turnaround. I can't believe you want to go out now.
I told you I'd take you somewhere less boring, didn't I? You need to pay attention.
You just told me not to believe what someone like you says.
All right, today I'll show you how real men have fun in Suo. This is gonna be fantastic.
He said fun was escaping reality, but I think he might be enjoying himself just a little too much.
It's better than being burnt out. He's clearly like not completely ignoring the fun stuff. Right?
Yuito, are you tired? Are you making sure to use Baki to make you feel better?
Yes, Baki gives me all the energy I need.
Yeah, you're really weird. I guess this is what it means to have a good upbringing.
Well, if Baki makes you feel better, then I'll be sure to buy any Baki merchandise I come across.
You kind of sounded like Yuito there. That was weird. You really did.
Make a pretty good team. I guess so.
Talking to you, honestly, I'm shaken. I have nothing. My life has no meaning. But I guess I'm the only one who can remember them. My family. Sorry, I don't know how to put it. We should talk again. Let's just not go out on the town next time. What's wrong with that, huh? Kyoka, it's your turn.
Yuito, do you have a minute? There's something I have to tell you.
What's the matter?
Let's go to Masubi's. I'll tell you everything there. About things I've been hiding from you.
What's left?
What was it that you were hiding from me?
I couldn't tell you before because I was scared of what you'd think of me. A long time ago, Togetsu ordered me to monitor your mother, Wakana Sumeragi.
My mom?
Yes. Right after she escaped from Togetsu, they sent me into Suo. I spied on her and reported everything to them. Her movements, her life, and her family.
Okay, I kind of figured that, but they never really stated it.
I see. That's why you knew about my childhood.
I'm sorry for not telling you sooner.
No, I'm glad you told me. I'm surprised, but I'm sure you didn't have a choice.
Thank you. I don't know if this can make up for it, but I'll answer anything you want to know.
Let's see. Okay. I'm a little embarrassed to ask this.
What is it?
Could you tell me more about my mom? We didn't have time to really sit down and have a conversation when she came back.
What? When she's still here?
Yes, of course. Where should I start? From that romantic day your parents met?
No, you don't need to go that far. How about from the time I was born?
Let's see. You had to be kept in the hospital for a while, but you were such a cute baby. Your mother was always by your side, watching over you. While you and your brother grew, I think your mother always sensed Togetsu in the shadows. Still, she continued basking you in love, never showing any sign of fear or worry. She was an incredible person.
Do you think you were watching over us like my mom did?
Huh?
Just the way you were talking about it made it sound like you kept a watchful eye on us. I'm sorry if I was wrong.
You're right. I may have gotten a little attached. I mean, I've been watching your family for years. I still wish Wakana could have lived like that forever. However, I couldn't even imagine going against Togetsu at the time. All I could do was watch.
You don't need to feel responsible for that. You're not like that anymore.
Hearing you say that makes me feel like I can forgive myself a little. Thank you.
Well, thank you for telling me stories about my mom. Can I hear more sometime?
Yes, anytime you'd like. I have lots I want to share as well, like the first time you walked, or when your diaper...
Hey, we don't need to go over anything like that. Do you have tons of embarrassing stories about me or something?
Probably. What are they... I mean, I'm assuming these bonds...
Just the person I wanted to see. Your lucky color for the day is red, and your lucky direction is south.
Interesting. I'm assuming these bonds can probably be done at any time is why they're keeping it so vague. But I had access to them now, not like after she leaves, so it's like kind of already giving it away that she's not going to be around. They did that with Kasane too, that's why I knew, like, no matter what, Kana was going to go. Anyways.
Thanks for that. So, what should I do specifically?
Eat red food and deploy south, probably. Should I make something for you?
Oh, no thanks. I appreciate the thought.
Eat red food and deploy south. Combo vision, good, and duplication.
You can talk to me about anything. Romantic issues, or dreams you had last night.
Okay. I don't have anything right now, but you can come talk to me anytime you want to.
I messaged you about smiling before, right? When you were a baby, your smile was, when you were with your mother, was like a blooming flower, especially when she would tickle you. You looked like you were having so much fun. You would beg her to do it. It used to make me smile too. I think you're describing a baby. It's kind of embarrassing, but it reminded me that I was loved. Thanks, Kyoka. Hearing you say that makes me feel like I helped. Thanks to you too, Yuito. Arashi, it is your turn. Then Tsugumi and...
Arashi hasn't mentioned the forced break program to me once since then.
I think that's the last one.
I wonder why she wanted to make it in the first place. She said it was to help people like me rest. She also said I was just like someone...
You're not gonna say that? I know.
I know. I'll call that person up. She isn't going to like this. But if it helps get the issue out...
Can I look at it? No, I can't. Who'd you send it to? Oh, Fubuki.
Hey, Arashi. Remember how you told me that I was like Major General Fubuki?
Oh, that? I can't believe you remember that. Yeah, you two are alike. Especially how earnest and naive you are.
You told me to rest and relax because being too earnest wasn't good. But I think those words and the forced break program were meant for him.
That's an interesting idea. What makes you think that?
There's a lot of reasons, but I guess seeing him work until he collapsed sealed the deal. Whenever I see him, I do think he really needs someone to force him to rest. If that's the case, I think you should be telling all of this to him instead of me.
Even if you're right, that sounds like a pain.
I thought you'd say that. I'm sorry for doing this behind your back. But I invited Major General Fubuki here. He should arrive any minute now.
What?
I received a message from Yuito. He said you wanted to talk to me, Arashi?
Fubuki. I had no idea you were so nosy, Yuito.
You're the one who started this by trying to force me to rest, so consider this payback.
I can't believe you.
Arashi, Yuito, what's going on?
Sorry, Fubuki, but I don't really have anything to talk to you about.
Arashi, come on.
I mean, there's a lot of things I could say. However, I know it's wrong to push my own values on you. I won't criticize or deny the way you live just because we think differently. I suppose I was conceited to think that I was always right.
I'm surprised to hear you say that.
Really? It's the conclusion I drew from my latest experiment.
Experiment?
Yeah, it was pretty enjoyable. It's all thanks to the wonderful test subject I had. In other words, you just have to follow your gut.
Arashi.
Arashi.
Just don't push yourself too hard. I can't support you if you collapse. Like, physically.
I know. Thank you.
You came all the way there
Sorry.
for that.
Maybe I did stick my nose where it didn't belong.
That's alright. That was surprisingly cathartic. I've been avoiding that conversation because I thought it was too much of a pain. Seems like I had a lot I kept bottled up inside.
There was no emotion either. You just kind of said it.
Really? That's good.
So here's a token of my appreciation. Take it.
Appreciation? My vision!
It's the light version of the break program. It starts spinning your vision so you'll...
I'm getting dizzy.
You like feeding him drugs?
Yes, that was awesome. How's that for relaxing, Yuito?
You're actually pissed, aren't you?
Looks like you're working hard. I don't think it's a good idea to work too hard, though.
You're one to talk.
You don't care enough about slacking off. It's not a bad thing. When you know your own strength and rest when you need it, you'll be a better soldier. Work on that. There's a lot of people who will be sad if you fall. I'm one of them.
Wow, bond level 4. And I just got an achievement for her. Don't know why. I do remember.
Potential. However, you should not overdo it.
Thanks. Yeah, I'll be careful.
I do remember seeing like a hangout with Kyoka bond events in Kasane and then do it in Yuito route. So I'm assuming everyone you want to see their bond event in each route to get the achievements or something. That might be her last bond event though. Your mother is so pretty. Oh, yeah. She seems even kinder than Babe's Vision. I haven't been reading those and then suddenly read that one.
Yuito, can I ask you something?
Sure, what?
We found the white flowers already. I was wondering if there were any other plants you want me to find?
Nothing comes to mind.
Oh, alright.
You look really disappointed. What's up all of a sudden?
Well, I wanted to help you.
You always help me. Not only in battle, but with the flowers too. That's more than enough.
But I...
Huh?
Nope, what is it?
Oh, sorry. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
Wait, I'll say it. I have to. I want to be brave.
But Hanabi, this is right over there.
I want to be... I want to be your friend.
I see. That was all she wanted to... They tricked me.
Huh? You want to be my friend?
It's actually a big deal that she said it.
I've been thinking about it for a long time. You're so nice, and you listen to me, so I want to be your friend. I looked for the white flowers because I wanted to help you. I thought if I did, you'd be my friend.
Oh, that's what you were trying to say when I asked you why you were so interested in that flower on Hieno Mountain.
Yeah, I didn't lie then, but the main reason was because I wanted you to be my friend. So I asked if there was any other way I could help. I'll help you any way I can.
You don't have to do that, you know.
So you don't want to be my friend?
What are you talking about? We're already friends.
What?
That's how I feel anyway. If it's okay with you, I want to be your friend.
But I can't talk normally, and I couldn't bring the flower back. I wasn't any help.
What's wrong with that? That's like all my friends.
Whether you're helping or not doesn't matter. Friends are friends. Besides, you've been talking normally for a while now.
The way I talk isn't normal. I just blush and go quiet. I can't look people in the eyes.
Listen, it's fine if that's normal for you. But what do you think is normal anyways?
Being able to talk a lot without pausing. If you don't do that, people don't understand.
It's not that is not normal. Like, I guess maybe it is, but I pause a lot too. Everyone should. You should think about what you're saying. You know, take the time. Don't just babble on.
That's not true. Even if you don't talk very much, I understand how you feel.
Really?
I mean, you found that flower's name from the little that I remembered, and you were going to climb Hieno Mountain by yourself. Seeing all that, there's no question how much you care about me. Anyone would agree. And who else but a friend would go through that much trouble?
You think so?
Yeah. Take plants, for example. They make you feel good just by being around and not talking, right?
Yeah.
So don't feel like you have to go to great lengths or change who you are just to please others. I think you should just be yourself, just as you are now.
That's kind of strange. I've never thought I could be myself. I always wanted to be normal. I thought that if I was, I would be able to make friends besides Kagura.
Like I said, I'm your friend. So stressing yourself out is the last thing I want you to do. Just like that white flower. You left it alone because you thought it would be happier living on the mountain. I think you should live the way that's easiest for you as well. That sounds a little pompous, though.
No, it doesn't. I'm happy.
Same here. I'm happy to call you my friend.
Yeah, we're friends.
Okay, now we're going in circles.
Oh, right. About the flowers. I just thought of one I want to find.
What? Go on.
We couldn't bring back that silent snowmelt before, so I was thinking we could find a flower that's suited for this place. Is there one that would bloom inside the hideout? And I'm just asking as a friend, so...
There are a lot. There's no direct sunlight inside the hideout, so... A flower that can live inside the shade is best. Like a spathiphyllum.
A what?
Spatho... what now?
But we should take it outside to get some sun once in a while. It's hard for flowers to bloom without ever getting sunlight. Soil, too. If it's not the right soil for the flower, it will wilt. I know a good shop for soil. I'll take you there.
I was hoping for an easier one. Like one for beginners.
There are no easy plants. They're all living things.
Got it. So first, I should get serious about this. She looks like she's having fun. She has no trouble talking about plants. She sees me as a friend too. I guess that means we're real friends now. There's no other way to put it. Okay, I'm ready to learn, Professor Sugumi.
Sure. I'll start with the basics. Make sure you take notes.
Huh? Right. Okay.
You took that seriously. Wow, I think that, yeah, that's hers too. I just got another achievement. Remaining pure. Okay, so they're not even at bond level 6 though. It's a little weird. Oh, we do have Shiden too. Why did I think that was the last one? We did Kasane and Gemma's not available. Yeah. Just Shiden. Will you not be a dick now? Hopefully. Guess we'll find out.
Yuito, I need to talk to you.
Now what? Did you come to insult me again?
No. I don't want anyone else to hear. We're going to Musubi's. Come on.
Oh,
hey,
that's it?
Wait, I didn't agree. Oh, man. I can't take this guy.
No big event for him, just Masubi's.
So, what do you want?
We had an argument last time.
Yeah, I remember. You don't want to pick up where we left off, do you? I've had enough of that.
No, I don't. I was too emotional before, so I'm sorry.
Wait, what did you just say?
I said I'm sorry. What's strange about that? I know when I've gone too far.
Yeah, I said things I didn't mean to. But I didn't expect you to just apologize.
I called you a pampered little boy. But when I thought of your circumstances, I realized I was wrong. You lost both your parents, then almost lost your memory. You've had plenty of your own hardships.
Well, when you say it like that... Did I really have it that hard?
Will you accept my apology?
Yeah, I accept.
Just to be clear, I'm only apologizing for what I was wrong about. It's true that you're a dimwit, so I won't apologize for that.
Oh boy.
Can't he be a little nicer? I guess that's just his personality.
Speaking of hardships, you said you were a dud. Do you actually know what that means?
Huh? It means someone born without powers.
Do you really understand that? You say it like it doesn't affect you. They have it harder than even civilians. They're powerless.
Well, it's kind of unclear. Wait, are you worried about me?
No. I can't understand how you could say that so lightly. No matter what the official stance is, people without powers are discriminated against. It doesn't matter if you're a Sumeragi or not.
He's got powers now. Why would he be worried?
No matter how much they flatter you to your face, they're laughing at you in their heads. I don't think I could handle that.
I know that people won't look at me the same, but it won't change who I am. There are people who see me for me, not as a psionic or as a Sumeragi.
I can't tell if you're tough or just stupid. You've had so many bad experiences, but you look so self-assured. When I see you, it makes me think I can't whine about my little problems.
I'll take that as a compliment. I'm surprised you want to whine sometimes.
It's not that I want to whine. There are things I'm not pleased about. I've worked so hard, but my real ability still isn't appreciated in the OSF. It's irritating.
Shiden has like the least problems out of anyone I've seen in this game. His parents care about him too much that it bothers him. He's not better than his commander yet, who's been in the OSF much longer, or his old commander, which makes him upset, but he's still very strong. He's got powers. Like, what's the big deal?
Oh yeah, I think I know what it feels like to not be appreciated too. People don't see how hard I work because I'm a Sumeragi. Just like you.
Huh. Way to be insulting without trying.
Oh my god.
I'll give you some advice. If you feel like you're not being appreciated, then get so strong that people have to appreciate you. That's the only way. It's what I worked so long for, and what I'll keep working for.
Or just say screw people.
Wow. You can be unexpectedly passionate.
Unexpectedly? Why is it unexpected?
I just always thought you were the cool guy. I didn't think we'd have anything in common.
Stop it. We don't have anything in common. I'm not a pampered boy like you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're not alike at all. I mean, I'm not rude like you.
What?
If you had been nicer about your advice before... Oh, that's right. I haven't thanked you yet. I had trouble listening, but once I put the insults aside, I realized it was pretty good advice. Thanks.
He's
Of
offended.
course it was. I'm always studying battles to get better than I am now.
Yeah, I think that's amazing. Will you give me more advice sometime?
Sure. But I won't be so nice next time, so don't cry about it.
Sure.
I'll be ready. I'm counting on you.
That's all he ever does. Just wants. He's too obsessed with people
Furrowing your brow
caring.
the moment you look at someone.
I could
About
say
him.
the same to you.
That makes two of us then. Makes me angry that we're alike. But I guess you could say I'm rubbing off on you. You should keep climbing to get on my level.
Sure. All right, combo vision, good.
My first impression of you was the worst. But now, I'm willing to say you're the second to worst. Are you trying to be nice? I guess I'm grateful that I'm better now.
Who are you better than now? All right, that seems to. Luca? Luca has a Bond event? Oh. She just reminds me of some of the people started telling me, you know, you're playing the wrong games, you know, people aren't going to want to watch you if you're playing this kind of stuff. And I'm like, I don't want those people watching in the first place. You got to stop caring about what people think. I mean, to a certain extent, everyone should care, you know, to a point. But yeah, I'm not out to please the people who want to watch Minecraft every day. Go watch someone else who has fun playing those kind of things. These are the kind of games I'm playing. That just reminds me of Sheeton, is all. It seems like he's just like, I have to please everyone. I have to be better than everyone. They have to bow down to me. I don't know. He's got to have more character than that, but he doesn't.
Do you have a moment?
You look worried. Did something happen?
Yes, I must conduct this with the utmost secrecy. It's slightly dangerous. It may be difficult to manage on my own. So I was wondering if you could help me.
Of course I'll help. So how dangerous is it?
For a while now, I've been looking into the research conducted at the old OSF hospital. During the investigation, I discovered research data was stolen by a spy from Seiron. I can't go into details, but it's very dangerous. It must be erased as soon as possible.
So you want to infiltrate a Seiron research facility?
Yes. It should be in the supernatural life research.
SLFRF.
Will it just be the two of us?
Yes, that would be best.
I guess fewer people involved would be better for secrecy.
I'm glad you understand. Let's leave immediately.
It's such a long name for a facility. Supernatural Life Research Facility, like. Even.
I know it's kind of late to bring this up, but shouldn't we be hiding as we move so they don't notice us?
Hold on.
No, we chose an area with higher activity.
Oh, well, whatever you said, it's gone. Even the quest, though, they still say like, oh, that's not jump. They still say SLRF. They don't write it out because it's too long.
Something like oil. Don't get it on.
How far do I gotta go? Next floor. Okay. So the keycard had to be updated. Apparently, I have keycard 4. Not
the hang of this.
Not 2 or 3.
There
Just
are more
4.
others than I expected. I was right to bring you with me. If we take too much time getting there, they may detect us and move the research data to another location.
I'm glad I came. Why were you looking into the research at the old OSF hospital anyway?
I apologize if this sounds harsh, but I'll be honest with you. While I was observing you, I feared that I might lose my power one day as well.
Oh. Well, you are a dud like me.
Yes, I began looking into the research the government did on powers to alleviate my fear. I was hoping I would discover a way to treat the loss of powers.
Is that why you asked for my help?
Yes, since you already know my secret, I didn't have to lie to you. It was rather selfish for me to ask you. I'm sorry.
Don't worry about it. I'm happy you asked me to help, no matter the reason. So, did you find what you were looking for?
Unfortunately, no. In fact, I found the opposite.
You don't mean...
Yes. It's data on eradicating psionic hormones from human brains with drugs and completely erasing powers.
Why would they research something like that?
It seems their plan was to use it as a weapon to depower enemy psionics.
And now Seiron is continuing that research.
If it's implemented, it'll be a huge threat to the OSF, since we use our powers as a weapon. And many more people will face discrimination as duds.
We have to stop this research. Let's find that data and erase it.
Or we could just make like a
You can do it!
mass depower everyone device. It sounds like a bad idea. But oh, I have to go all the way back through since I don't have the two. Can I find the two somewhere?
Leave it to me.
That's right here. How convenient. Yuito. There you go. Hitting the wrong buttons. That's one thing of the lore that I would like more of, is like how
so
they...
amazing. You investigated the laboratory all by yourself and even carried out an infiltration plan.
I may not look like it, but I have been on many OSF missions in my life. Now, it is too early to relax. Our mission isn't over yet.
How they... Oh, my stuff keeps moving back and forth. How they developed the powers in the first place? We don't have any, like, real lore behind that? That's gonna lock me in if I go there. I thought that was the right way, but I think we gotta go downstairs. Same spot that we mentioned. He even said it. What am I thinking? Okay. But yeah, they don't, there's no, like, lore behind that or anything. We just have powers in this time. Nope. Okay, here we go.
Is this the lab researching the stolen data?
It should be. It seems no one is here. Let's get this done. What is this? No.
What's wrong?
It seems Seiron's research has already progressed further than I expected. This is a plan to disperse the drug indiscriminately and turn an entire city into duds. If they use this, they may be able to turn all humans in New Himuka into duds.
No, that's exactly what I said.
What is Seiron thinking? Delete that right now. What's the matter? Delete the data, Luca.
I just had a strange thought.
Discrimination would be down.
Have you ever wondered what the world would be like if there were no powers?
What are you saying?
I've thought about it all my life. Our society is fixated on the superiority of powers. Whether you have powers or not decides your fate.
Oh, what if we took Shiden's power away? He'd just be spoiled. That's it.
But if all humans were duds, no one would ever have to worry about powers again. How much tragedy have you seen that would never have happened if there were no powers?
Calm down. Do you understand what you're saying?
I do.
Then you know that no tragedy will be prevented by a weapon like that. People cause those tragedies, not powers. Taking them away won't solve anything. I know this has been bothering you. I get worried when I think I might lose my power too. But that doesn't make it right to take them all away. You're the one that is most fixated on the superiority of powers.
I apologize. That was a bad joke.
Huh? That was a joke? Come on. Don't scare me like that.
Don't worry. I've deleted all data related to the research, including the backups.
You mean that was
That's
a
a
joke?
relief.
The way he was talking.
Let's go back. It's dangerous to teleport with so many others around. So we should take the same route we came.
Yeah, okay. The way he was talking, even if it was a joke, he sounded kind of serious. He must have been really hurting to be tempted by it.
I mean, taking away powers is probably a good thing.
Our mission is complete. That was good work.
But there's a lot of powers that you could take advantage of, like Tsugumi's. You could use that to, like, find diseases and stuff in the body, stuff like that. Taking that away would be bad, but they're not being used for that anyways. They're just being used to fight. Everyone just uses their powers to fight. Like, I don't know. I feel like it's a gamble, but you'd have to take them all away or none away, basically. Otherwise, you'd start revolting. A lot of people would start revolting, I guess.
I'm glad nothing happened. You surprised me a little back there.
I was only teasing you. Besides, I'll be honest with you. I hated you for a bit.
What?
It was more jealousy than hatred. I've been a research subject ever since I was young. We're both duds, but your family still loved you. I thought that you could never really understand how I felt.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry, I didn't know you felt that way.
You don't need to apologize. What you said before made something clear to me. We see the world differently because we've lived different lives. And because of that, I think there are things I could learn from you. You're right. I am the one that is fixated on superiority of powers.
That was in the heat of the moment.
I'm embarrassed to have acted like such a child. Are you disappointed that someone like me is a Septentrion?
No. I'm glad you told me how you really feel. I hope you'll feel free to be honest with me in the future.
You certainly are honest to a fault. Perhaps I could learn that as well. So, should we run back to the hideout?
Oh, the song's gone.
What? It's pretty far. You're here, so why don't we teleport?
Stamina is just as important as strength. Let's go.
That's not what I meant when I said to feel free.
I got consumed by that piano theme again. Every time I hear it, it sounds just like Valkyria Chronicles. I don't know, it reminds me so much of that. There's a song in that game, I don't know, it just stuck with me. I even learned it on piano, even though there was no sheet music. I just kind of tried to figure it out, but very, very good song. Did I really not check it for all of these events? What are your thoughts on a world without powers, Yuito? Do not worry, I am not teasing anymore. This is only a hypothetical supposition. Right, it is a little worrying, but with or without powers, I think that humans will stay the same. I think what's important is the connections in our hearts to each other. You never cease to shock me, Yuito. The connections in our hearts, I would like to think on that myself. Hey, you're pretty good at housework, but how's your wisdom on everyday life? The static electricity I make is giving me problems. It affects my work sometimes too. I want to do something about it. That's out of left field. I do know something, though. The easiest way for you is to put your palm on a wall or some wood for a while before you touch a doorknob. Yeah? It happens easily when your skin is dry too, so make sure to stay moisturized. Is your skin dry, Shiden? I'd rather not talk about my skin, but I have been a little dry lately. That's pretty good advice, thanks. Oops, I hit it early. I'm glad we're friends, Yuito. I wonder what else friends do together. I think I might want to do more friend things with you, other than talking about plants. It's kind of a tough question. There are some limited Baki goods coming out soon, if you're interested. Let's go buy them. Yeah, sounds like fun. Like friends, it's a promise. Sure. So, is your dizziness better? I hope that teaches you not to play pranks like that on an adult, lazy Yui. I should thank you, though. It looks like the byproduct of my rest program is worth more than I thought. I still feel sick, but I'm relieved that you said that. I feel bad for what I did. Sorry. This isn't really an apology, but I want you to teach me how to switch gears like an adult. Lazy Yui wants to learn directly from Master Lazy Ara. How can I put this? You're too serious to help. Fine. I'll teach you the basics of being a bad adult. Oh, yeah. Can you come to the hideout? Thanks for the message. Is she acting strange? You mean like she always does? I'm on my way. Right, that was part of the event. Okay, is everyone done? Are we good? Because we have 2 more sets of Bond events left. After Phase 11... Oh no, only 1. This was one of them. So, stand by Phase 11. We're going to have another set. Probably the next episode, because the episode's basically just Bond events at this point. And then the finale. So we could possibly be 2 episodes out, maybe 3. I'm going to be skipping a lot of the dungeon because it's the same, obviously. So we might be going straight to final boss. Not in this one, but in the next one. And I know the ending is pretty long, but yeah. This is definitely been a long series. I mean, I expected it to be quite a bit longer than some of my other ones. But, you know, doing a full second playthrough, it's quite long. Not that I mind, and I don't have another game ready, so it's not really a big deal. But when you play a game and see the same things, not just twice, but 4 times, because I have to edit this too. I'm seeing everything 4 times. Eventually you need it to end, you know? So... nothing against the game. I really like the game. I'm still very upset that I watched these out of order, though. Or played the game out of order. And no one can make me disagree. I never gave him the alcohol. Well, I have a lot of things I'm going to need to give to people, I guess. I have this. Lots of gifts to hand out. My goal is to still get 6 by the end, so that I'm pretty sure those post-credit talks are based on your bond, maybe? So, I'm going to make sure I get 6, no matter what it takes. Don't know how I'll do it, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. I've got some time. I'm very behind on videos, though. It's kind of concerning. But I can't stress about it, because if I stress about it, then we're never going to get anything done. Just makes it even harder. Okay. Everyone is good. Why did I get so much new stuff? These rooms are going to be maxed. There's going to be no room for anything. How-to book. Hobby recommendations. Okay. And that seems to be it. Oh, this. Okay. So I have gifts to give out. Maybe people will level, who knows. But in the next one, we're going to talk to Wakana. I'm just going to tell us about the entanglements, that whole thing. We're going to do the last Bond events, and the final episode will be after that, maybe. So, thanks for watching. Let me know if you like it, and I will see you in the next one.